and more disorder on the streets of London. Guys, we're going to be watching an ex-Sky Sports host called Kirsty, and she's going to be talking about the horrific incident that happened when she was literally walking to her car in London. Just before I play the segment for you, this has become way too familiar. People are walking on the streets with no respect for women. Honestly speaking, it's not just women that they have no respect for. It's Britain itself, it's British law, way of life, Western way of life. They do not care.
Hello, good evening. I hope you're all well. Listen, I just wanted to jump on here to talk about something I feel is very important. I think it's important to share. Last night, I was physically assaulted in the streets of central London, walking from work to my car, the walk I do most nights. The streets were lit, there were people around, I was walking on the pavement, and I noticed this guy, all in black, covered up actually, just walking at me, and I'm always vigilant, and he was just walking towards me, and I thought, this is not right. So I moved out of the way, and then he brushed past me, he turned around and he kicked me like he was kicking a football. He kicked me in the middle of a street at about 7 o'clock last night in front of people. I turned around and he scarpered. I'm still shocked now, and I have the bruises to prove, I'm afraid. I can't quite believe what happened. I was not being provocative in any way. I was just going about my business, as you do. I was just walking to my car to go back home to my family. I luckily had some witnesses. Some lovely girls saw it and came to my aid. There was a security guard on a door nearby who was absolutely useless and didn't do anything, which was hugely disappointing. And I just stood there and I couldn't actually believe that someone, a stranger, has just decided, for whatever reason, whether he's got a problem with women, whether he's just an opportunist, he decided he did not like me and he just thought, nah, I'll give you the boot. And that is not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's really sad that that is what's going on the streets of London. And that is very real. And we all hear about it, don't we? We all hear like, oh yeah, be careful, don't have your phone out, and people being sadly, mugged or worse, awful things going on. And you always think it's not going to happen to me. And that was me. I thought, I'm very vigilant. I'm very careful. I'm very careful of how I'm walking, and make sure that I don't have my phone in my hand, that I have like a cross-body bag and I'm not holding anything out. But actually, I couldn't have done more to protect myself, and still that happened to me. Someone decided to just give me a good kicking in the street. And I really wanted to share it with you because this is happening all the time, and it's not good and it's not all right. And I want you to really be careful and vigilant and look after yourselves and look after those around you. And I'm very grateful to those lovely girls. Hopefully they'll see this. They might see this, but thank you, because you're amazing, because I didn't know what to do in that moment. I was shocked. I've never experienced anything like it. And I just wanted to share it. And I really just wanted to say, stay safe. You might not think it's going to happen to you, but it could be you. It was me. And it makes you think. That's all. All right, have a lovely evening.
London is absolutely ruined, but would you believe that Sadiq Khan enjoys a salary so high that it exceeds the Prime Minister's salary, Keir Starmer? Neither of them should be getting any salary. But let's focus on Sadiq Khan because he is the mayor of London. He enjoys a high salary. He has been given a knighthood, and London has just become a dump. People are getting terrorized. Not just Londoners that are getting terrorized. People that are coming in from overseas are getting terrorized. And look at this case. She's an ex-Sky Sports host and she can't even walk to her car without being violated. But yeah, Sadiq Khan ain't saying nothing because it's nothing to do with Islam. It's nothing to do with Palestine. It's nothing to do with the Brotherhood. It's nothing to do with, what he sees London as being. So he's not gonna say anything about this. And like I said in my last video, everyone can get it now. It's a free-for-all. Like, no one is safe anymore. Nobody is safe, you know. So it's scary times that we're living in, and honestly speaking, I see this is absolutely going to be more frequent in London, in the whole of the United Kingdom, but let's focus on London. It's going to be more frequent because people don't respect the law, people don't care. More people are pouring in, people that are unchecked, people that are unvetted are just coming in. You don't know what their belief systems are. A lot of them pledge allegiance to foreign nations and to other ideologies that are not compatible with Western ideology and the Western way of life. So we know that, and I've been exposing it for some time now, but this Labour government don't care. Number 2, she mentions being vigilant. Honestly speaking, I don't believe that you can be super vigilant in London. Like, look at Wayne that was literally walking his dog. He was literally just thinking, let me just go out for some fresh air with his dog, and he loses his life. So I don't believe it's about being vigilant. You can't be vigilant for what's going on. Like, crazy things are just happening all over the place. So you can't be so vigilant that nothing bad's gonna happen to you. Crime is so high in London that it's inevitable that something bad will happen, whether you lose your phone, whether someone tries to rob you, whether someone holds you by knife point, whether X, Y, Z is happening, you know. So it's a shame, and this is a result of poor policies that have been implemented in London for so long. This is literally what we see now. What we see is chaos, what we see is lawlessness, what we see is social dissent, and no one cares, and no one will be held accountable for this. You know, not the politicians, and definitely not the perpetrators that are carrying out these horrific acts. So I don't believe you can be super vigilant. I just feel like it's an unfortunate thing to say. I don't like to say it, but it's just the truth. I just believe that, honestly speaking, in London, you just have to hope you're not at the wrong place at the wrong time, because it can happen to anyone. And the third point is women need to use their voice. You have to remember that a lot of what women are afraid of now are pushed by these liberal politicians, are pushed by the left, are pushed by Labour. So if you really want to see a change, then you can't say, okay, I was attacked on the street, and then you're going to go and vote Labour and come next election. You need to make your vote count. You need to make your voice count. You know, you need to have a political stance that makes sense with your gender. As a woman, you want safety and security. Labour are not delivering safety and security. So why would you vote Labour? I don't know. Why would you vote the Green Party? I don't know. Lib Dems? I don't know. So if you care about female security, then you won't be voting for these political parties with their outrageous policies, liberal woke policies. So women need to use their voice as well. Women need to come out, women need to talk, they need to say this is unacceptable, we're not going to stand for it, and they need to literally follow suit. So yeah.